Yo, what's up, boys? It's your boy LB Games. Give you guys a quick, big time review. I know. I'm not using my YouTube channel enough, but hopefully we will start doing it. Um, I'm just gonna do a quick review of the players, say my thoughts, say what I think is better player, which one is fun, which one is not good for. Of course, everybody plays different, so some players that I will say is not good enough will maybe fit you. Some players that I will say is good for me or not good for you, and the way around. So I hope you guys like the review. We're going into detail. Some plays we go quickly, some plays we go in very short. And also, I think these are the big time players for the pro scenes. So for them, they needed some players, and they are giving the pros some players. That means we will use them as well. So that's pretty fun and pretty unique as well, to be honest. Yeah, let's go for it, boys. So we got Gavi. Gavi is a whole player. You can make him very, very good in the way of his tight position. His dribbling will be like in the 90s and the passing stuff. But he's weak. That is the thing. He is very, very weak. So if he goes against a David, Diana, a Rijkaard, he will lose the battle. But the balance and the tight position will recover that. So to be honest, it's not really a big issue, but keep that in mind. I think personally that he will be good as a CMF because he needs space. A player that is weak like this needs space. He got amazing skill cards, double touch, first time shot, one touch, through passing, pinpoint, outside curler, south turn. He got already good skills, so that is not the issue. I personally feel like his physical content is just very low. But you can play around, train and make it very balanced, or you can just focus on the passing, the dribbling, and the speed. His finishing is low as well, but it's a very fun card to go for it. No, he's not like very crazy. He's just a fun old player. That we need in this time, right? This game is all about direct plays, so the whole player card will definitely help him out. We got Rushford, the guy that Konami doesn't know how to make him for us. He's a very strange guy in a way of his dribbling is always very weak, or his finishing is weak, and there's always something for Rushford that is weak. I don't know if they do it on purpose, but there's always something, man. But Rushford, he's a goal poacher, so that helps out a little bit. He can finish now more. The other ones are like wingers, so that will make the stats a little bit different. But as a goal poacher, he's pretty good. See him as an 8-0 type of player. Quick, decent finishing, no dribbling. And he got his and he's tall, 187. It's pretty tall. So Rushford is very fun card to use. He's a player that you just need to give a true pass and make him run, right? The speed of him is so crazy that you just need to use his speed. To abuse his speed, really. Yeah, Rushford, real quick, good player. But there is something that is just missing with Rushford. I don't know what it is. It's maybe the dribbling. It's maybe he's too fast. His finishing, his balance. I don't know what it is. There's something about Rushford that Konami don't want to give us. They don't want to give us the complete Rushford. But again, boys, a very fun card to play with. If you feel the speed on this guy, it's just different. Then we got Coleman. I think the only winger really in this pack. So for the guys who like to play wingers, I would say Coleman is then your guy because most of these players are not wingers. So Coleman is definitely your guy if you like to play on the flanks. Great speed, as you guys can see, 88. His tight position is pretty low, but I think if you just focus on, as you guys can see his stats as well, if you just focus on a little bit finishing, a little bit dribbling, boost up his speed, he will be a very fun card to use. Um, and he got the long range, so you can finesse with him from the left side as well. And the positive thing is about these players, they are always in form, they're B form. So some players doesn't need to be considered in your starting 11, but they can be on your bench when your main player is not there. You know what I mean? So when you're, let's say, example, Vinny this week is C form. Correct me if I'm wrong. If Vinny is not in form, you can just put Coleman. You know what I mean? So don't think, if you see all those players, don't think, yo, I need to put them in my starting 11. Think, if you use this players and if you want to go for it, think as well to upgrade your bench. That is also very important. Your bench is probably one of the most important things in this game. For me, you know. But yeah, that's Coleman. Pretty fun card to go for if you need the wingers. Then one of my favorite players, I think one of the most insane super sub in this game, boys. That is Leao. This guy is probably the best super sub in this game. And that's for me personally. I don't know if for you guys. Let me know in the comments, boys, what you guys think about Leao. If he is the best super sub or it is somebody else. But this guy, wow. Just wow. I want to say Leao goal is meta. And the reason why I say he's meta is because he is very automatic. You don't really need to do much. His runs, his AI runs is so good. When you got the ball with him, he doesn't lose the ball at all. It's very strange, man. He's good. He's a very good player. His dribbling is insane. His finishing is great. He's quick. The only thing that I think that he missed is passing and jump and heading. Everything else is amazing at free kick then. But everything else is so high in the 80s that he's super well around. What can I say else? He's a very broken card, boys. For the guys who like meta, I think Leao is definitely the one that you want to go for. But as a meta player, Leao will bring that extra energy that you need from the bench. And he's just a different type of player, man. It's crazy. You need to play with him. And if you use this play of the week, you guys know what I'm talking about. This guy is on a different level. But definitely the best player one of the best players in this list of 8, to be honest. Then we got Martinez. Martinez, for me personally, is a very strange player, and this is also the thing that I like of eFootball, is because like every player got his own like play ID. Every player feels different, and for me, Martinez feels as a starter, right? If I use him in my starting 11, and he feels very, very normal, you know, like a normal striker. This guy, boys, is fitted. If you look at his stats, that's exactly the way that you need to train him. Boost up a little bit is dribbling. I think I got his dribbling type position. I think 81. I'm not sure. But that is good enough. His finishing is crazy. I didn't expect him to have a good finishing. But what weird is as a starter, he was playing very bad for me. And then when I put him on the bench and I subbed him on, he was insane. So maybe just test out some players, starting them, putting them on the bench. You know, play around with your squad and see what it can do. But Martinez is a very unique player, to be honest. You don't really see people use him. Maybe now it's big time, you will see him more. But he's a very unique player and hard to understand, especially because of the trackback. Trackback will make him go. The trackback will make him go a little bit more to the midfield, helped out. So sometimes when you're countering, he's around the midfield, around your AMF. Sometimes it can be annoying, you know. But if you get used to it, it can be very good, man. Martinez is a fun card to play with, man. Very fun card to play with. And it's different. He's different than the most of the players that we're used to be honest. In a good way or in a bad way, he's a very, unique player, man. Martinez. Um, and then we got Tommy. I don't know. This guy, boys, his stats is like an epic legend, big time legend. Nesta, pure type of player. His defensive stats is crazy, boys. He got the speed on him, and he got the defensive stats on him, and he got all the player skills that you need from a defender on him as well. I'm just gonna make it short, boys. This guy's insane. He can play left back, CB, right back. He is so. This is if you don't have a defender that you can rely on, and you feel like my left back is weird, my right back is weird, my CB acts differently. I need somebody who I can rely on. This is definitely your guy. Him and Leao are the top 1, top 2 best players in this cards by far as well. 1 and 2 by far. So, yeah, but he's a very good player. I think he will help everybody his squad out. On the left back, right back, even as a CB position, he will definitely help your squad out. What a player, man! Very good, man. Very good card. Of use to have. Then we got the two players that are not very hype about in the community, but it makes sense. We got Dybala, very good stats. If you train him, if you look at his stats level, his max level, sorry, he got a very good stats. But the thing is, was his form makes him again not wanted. It's inconsistent. He can be out of form for you, and that is a thing that is not very. That's what we want because we are trying to get a B form Dybala every time, but he's inconsistent. But the thing is, boys, he is a whole player, and that makes him a little bit more attractive as well. Like this game is all about direct plays. So if you got a whole player with outside curler, first time shot, long range curler, boys, that is what you need. Double touch. That's what you want from your whole player. When he's in the position of shooting, you can shoot from every direction. That is Dybala. So, boys, if you want to go for Dybala, keep in mind that he can be out of form. So put on the bench somebody who can replace him. And then when he is playing, boys, I will say he can be so good for you. I personally don't have him, so I don't know. But if I look at his stats and the whole player and everything, I will say Dybala can be a very broken card. But the form is also a big risk. So if you want to go for Dybala, boys, try to go for him. Because stat-wise, you can check it up, boys. I think he's probably stat-wise, him, Leao, Tommy, those three guys got the best looking stat-wise on paper, right? But yeah, his form, boys, that is the thing that is not making it very attractive. Then we got Ben Yedder. Probably I'm saying his name completely wrong. Fox in the box, super sub. I think again him and Dybala are probably the guys that are not really wanted, but favored in the community. But it makes sense. As a super sub fan, there are so many players that you can just put as a super sub. We got Haaland, who's a super sub who is tall, strong, and it can finish. But you can also use Mbappe on the bench. You can use Romario. You can use Eto'o. There are so many players. We got Sonaldo, right? Sonny Boy. Who you can put on the bench, who can do the same thing that he does. But if we look about size the meta and look at his stats, he is pretty slow. Speed is very low. But his finishing will be insane. His dribbling will be very good if you level him up correctly. His low pass as well. His balance as well. But the only thing is, boys, he is pretty short. His first time shot, one touch pass, through passing, double touch, automatic finishing. He got everything that you need from a striker. But the only thing is, boys, he is short, slow, and that's what we don't want, right? We don't want slow players, because meta and all those stuff. But yeah, I will say test him out. Let me know how he is. I personally don't know, but if you look at him, he's not very wanted and stuff. So yeah, man, boys, that are the players, the 8 players. Definitely, I would say, boys, go for, if you want to spin, go for Leao, go for Tommy. Then I would say, like, yeah, Leao, Tommy, top 2. Top 3 is like between Rushford and Gavi. Coleman you can put as well. Coleman's on the league on his own because he's a winger. So yeah, man. Then we got the last Dybala and yeah, then. So yeah, boys, that is the review. Let me know what you guys think. Let me guys think how you guys feel about them and how they are playing for you. And if I had something wrong or whatever, let me know, boys. Alright, boys. See you guys on the next one. Peace.